Hello and welcome to another day at the Motor House. As this year is coming to an end and Christmas is just a few days away, for those of you who do celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. For the others who don't, Happy Holidays, and to everyone, have a good New Year. So, just a few things there from my childhood, but let's get with an update on the chassis that since it's been dropped off for repair. What I have been, the information they've given me, let's start over. The information I've got is they kind of seem to agree with me that somebody had attempted to straighten the chassis and, well, where it is right now, let's just go to that. The chassis in the back end is 7/8 of an inch off to the right. So it's big in center line. It's 7/8 that way to the right. It's bent that much. Or it's bent that much right now. Was it worse? I got a feeling that since it was hit on the right, it was bent a lot that way and they overcorrected it. Anyway, they're establishing what needs to be made, what parts. But they are telling me that from the bulkhead, which I would say the rear bulkhead, which is this, forward, is great. It all matches the drawings that I provided them. Thank you, Harry, for the drawings. Such an excellent thing to have from you. And so everything up front matches. They're working, they've ordered material to start fabricating the stuff in the rear to be replaced. There's still some decision to be made about, let's see, up here, there's that piece of chassis which was rusted. There's still some decisions about whether to replace it or what to do with it. Minor compared to what happens in the back. So that is an update on the chassis. Now, what I'm actually doing this video is I'm discussing the interior, the carpet. I know for a lot of people this won't have much interest. For me, this is a lot about making sure that when I redo the interior, it will match the way it started. That's really what I want to do. And I have been looking at other cars, the other S4s, to see how their interiors are different or the same. And there is a good bit of variety in the cars. And I don't know if that had to do with what was made at Hethel versus what was made at Steel Brothers, or just something from year to year, how things got a little better as time went on. I don't know. But if you understand maybe the changes more in the interiors, leave me a comment. Get in touch with me. Let me know. Would love to have more information. Purpose of doing live videos is sharing of information. So, let's get to the interior here. All right. This small piece of, let's open this up here. The small piece of carpet is bonded on the edges all the way around, and it is put in on top. Same with this. This small short piece is bonded. The center console, I have seen different versions of stitching on the consoles. So we'll go with there. You turn the light on just to make sure. Get from here. This side here, it is stitched here and a joint, which goes back to here. And this is ripped on both sides from the accident. And it is edged on the outside. But on the inside, there is no edge. What it does is goes down, and the carpet has an edge, a trim edge, bonded edge, that goes over covering it. And while we're here, the carpet only goes so far into the wheel well and does not go all the way into the foot space. Same with the other side, it stops. And there is a large pocket on this one, and there's one on the other side as well, which I don't remember seeing them on any of the other interiors. So on the dashboard, let me step back a moment. This is carpet. I have seen versions of the car that have just the painted fiberglass. I have seen versions where all of this is covered in leather or vinyl, whatever they choose at the time. I'm not sure which it is, but in the photos, it has a covering. It's just on. That's what they did instead of carpet. So I've seen those two different versions. The dash. So from here, this is one piece, comes up, goes all the way across and back down the other side. There is a little stitch piece that's stitched in right here, but that's one large piece that's glued on and fitted. And I've seen some different trims on those too. And the side, I think I've seen this on others, it's just a fill-in piece. Now the fascia on this is kind of a cloth fascia that kind of seams up under here. My goal, and I hope this can work, is to just clean up the fascia and the top here and preserve them. I really don't want to change them. I'd like to preserve as much as I can from the original car and carry it through. The only challenge is painting. Is how much will I have to peel back to get a good paint line and then glue it back over. With the windscreen covering a lot of this, it'll help for that trim. So there's a good part of that. Now on the carpet, I'm going to go around to the side here. The carpet that goes across the back here. It goes all the way across. Granted, this is on top of it. And it's the same carpet that goes all the way down. There are no seams that I have found. And it goes all the way up front. So it is one large piece of carpet that includes both of the tunnels inside, either side, and the width all the way across side to side. So, and then it's fitted around all the curves. So that is one piece of the carpet. The sides are one piece, the outside interior, one piece that goes all the way down and up front into the wheel well section. Same for the other side. And then there is a fill-in piece that would go behind the seat. And it continues all the way to here. And then there's another piece that picks up the floor and goes all the way up into the front footwell. So let's see. So there's really one piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I think there's 10. 9 pieces of carpet to this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pieces. Okay, 9 pieces of carpet to do this. So studying the other photos, I'm going to put the photos up at the end of some of the other interiors I've seen, just as what to do. I really am not sure what to do about fixing this side. Since it is stitched right here with the edging, I don't know how difficult it is to take this apart on the car, because it would mean removing this whole piece all the way across. To do this, how does this get repaired back? That's really a big question in my mind, is how does this get repaired back? I don't know. It's still something to be determined. Suggestions are welcome. Do I put something over it later? An add-on? I don't know. So, well, have a good holiday to everyone. Have a good end of the year. Hopefully your new year starts out well. We will continue on here, and my next step, I think, really is to start taking the carpet out. Doing a little more with the wiring. The wires that were damaged, I've got to get, now that the chassis is gone, I have more room to work in here. So I'm going to stretch out the wiring loom again and go through, now that I got to the inside, and see about fixing any of those broken wires. And we'll go on from there. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking the videos. Not too many people like. And great, I know this is just carpet and interior, but hoping it's good history for the car. That's really what I'm interested in, is history for the car, and sharing information for others, because cars are different versions out there of how they're made. So have a good day. Thank you.